What is it? It's Wednesday. It's hump day. Happy Wednesday, everybody. We got 10 orders going out the door, 7 eBay, 3 Poshmark. So we'll get those up and going. Last night, we also had a Whatnot show. Thanks to anyone who showed up for Whatnot last night. It was a good time. We ended up selling 53 items, 18 total buyers. So those 18 packages are already out on the front door or by the front door, at the front door, on the front porch. You get the idea. We're going to ship these orders out live. I'm going to talk to you about everything that's sold. So if you're wondering like what's selling on eBay and Poshmark in March, this is what's selling right now for me. We got 10 total orders. We'll go over each of those orders. We'll talk about dollars and cents, how much I paid, how much I sold them for. We'll literally map it out right here. Yeah, just try to be as transparent as possible about this business to, I don't know, hopefully it helps you out. Maybe you learn something. Maybe you pick up a new brand. Maybe you learn a little shipping trick, whatever. Maybe you just have a good time or I'm just good background noise for you while you're over there hustling. Let me know down below in the chat. Are we doing eBay or Poshmark first? You're the boss. What's up, big thrifting? Lorenzo, what's up, brother? I appreciate you being here, buddy. I appreciate the banter too. Hope you're doing well. Hope the retail arbitrage is going well over there. I have a feeling you have some Walmart or maybe some Lowe's in the future today. Let me know eBay or Poshmark. What do we should do first? Don't everyone speak at once. Poshmark says, Shetty, okay, you got it, brother. You got 3 orders going out on Poshmark. 1, 2, and 3. Cool. Let's start off with a brand new with tags item. Arbitrage play right here. A brand of, been watching these live. You guys have seen me ship these out a lot. The brand is Bad Birdie. This is a men's size extra large. The model is Never Lay Up. MSRP on this is $78. My average buy cost, I bought a whole bunch of these. Average buy cost was $14. This sold on Poshmark for $40. Buyer pays for shipping on Poshmark. So the maths there work out to be, what was my profit on this Bad Birdie, $40 sale after Poshmark's fees, made an $18 profit. So paid $14, but I got a whole bunch of these, like 50 of them, maybe more than that. A lot of these are multi-quantity listings. I have like 6 of this same exact shirt, same exact size. So $18 every time one of them sells. That sold on a best offer. So some of them are actually selling for more than that. What is up? Matty Looper, what's up, brother? Thanks for being in here. Any updates on TikTok? No updates on TikTok. Sorry, we're here, though. I'm glad that you're here. Appreciate it, Matty. Appreciate it. What's up, Sonny? Good morning to you. All right. Let's get this shipped out. We do Poshmark orders. Most of them are going to go in one time. I'll email it. Everyone for being here. Morning. K-Flow. What is up? This is going out to Drew. Thank you, Drew. Got you a Bad Birdie golf polo. That's a really good brand. That's been selling really well. Even I picked those up in January, and they started selling immediately in January. I sold a lot of them through the month of February. And now it's like just starting to be golf polo season. So love it. Every single one of those, I think the lowest price I've got for one of those is $39, but most of them are selling between $40 and $44 a piece. The brand new tags, so retail arbitrage play. Don't worry, we got flips in here. I got flip stuff that I bought off Whatnot. I'm reselling on eBay and Posh, so we have those in there. Again, 10 total orders, and we're going to rip through them. Number 1 is out the door. Thanks, Drew. Appreciate y'all. All right, next up is a pair of Bonobos pants. This is just a ho-hum sale. Bonobos, I don't really pick up a lot of their shirts unless I get them really, really deep. The pants do okay for me still, though. These, unfortunately, had a flaw in them. I think they had a small stain. I noted that stain in the item title, in the description, and using a little pointer, I pointed out wherever the stain was on this with a close-up photo. So the buyer knew that it was flawed. They sold for full asking price, $17. If these weren't flawed, we list these for about $24. Just a pair of Bonobos khakis. I pick them up all the time. Usually I can find them for $5 at the thrift store. Not like a crazy good brand, but just kind of a decent bread and butter seller for me. Bonobos. I don't have to. Bad Birdie is good. Even used. I sold a used Bad Birdie for $39 last week. They returned it though. They said it didn't fit. So I got to sell it again for $39. That's the whole story. Rescue and Resales in the house. What's up? Renee, what's up? What's up? What's up, Christina? How are you? I'd love hearing about what's going on in your business. What's selling? How's things going? If you have questions, I'm happy to address those too. That's the fun part of doing it. All right. This is going out to Rosalina. Thank you, Rosalina. Little Bonobos purchase. I paid $5. They sold for $17 on Poshmark. Again, they had a flaw on them, so that's what happens. Even when you have a little stain, you can still sell this stuff as long as you're really careful about describing the stain and all that to somebody. I get very, very few returns on flawed items. So my profit on this is only $8.60. But again, this is a mistake buy. I didn't notice the stain until I got home, and I still got it with a little bit of a profit right there. $8.60 on the Bonobos. Next up is a Grayson golf polo, one of my favorite brands to buy and sell. I didn't print out the shipping label. Let me print this out right quick. All these Poshmark shipping labels I print right through. They're all coming from Poshmark. The buyer pays for these. And it's flat rate of £5, $7.98. I did ship coffee. Kim, thank you so much for your coffee order. I shipped all the Whatnot orders last night. Already packed. They're already up on the door. Actually, I have some of the orders still in here. Here it is. Yeah. Going to Hatcher's Thrift right there. There's your coffee. Thank you so much, Kim. Appreciate it. Anyone, if you want to get yourself some delicious, delicious coffee, it's fair trade. It's organic. It's roasted fresh every Thursday. That's just coffee right here. Here's the Black Mountain Dark Roast. Right now, I'm drinking this is the winter light roast right here. Peak season winter light roast, and this is iced with a little bit of oat milk. You can get that. There's a link up above, or there's a link down below, or you just go to chrisfpeak.com. You'll figure it out. It actually says chrisfpeak.com there on the screen. Get you some coffee. Get a light roast, a medium roast, a dark roast. It's roasted fresh every Thursday. Today's Wednesday. Today's when I do my inventorying, and I put in my order over to Dynamite, our roasting partner, and they're going to roast that coffee tomorrow morning and drop it off at my front door, and I'll start shipping out the next batch to y'all. So Jake has got this Grayson polo. I bought this off Whatnot, so I honestly don't know how much I paid for it. I'll buy something off Whatnot for a good deal. Don't leave the house. The store shows up on my front doorstep. I list it, put it back on the front doorstep. Easy peasy. Sometimes these aren't as high margin on these flips, but gosh, dollars per hour is really solid. Bonobos retail is up there. They remind me of Asians, Gold. Adriano Goldschmidt. Yeah. I would say similar to Adriano Goldschmidt. I'd rather find AG. To me, it sells for more money typically. But I get your I get the comparison to the medical. Reminiscent, I would say, of AG. But AG, those typically sell 30, usually 30 plus. My last couple of AG jean sales were $34. So that's pretty typical. Sometimes they'll go out the door for $29 on an offer, but I would rather find AG personally than Bonobos. But I see your metaphor for sure. Thanks everyone for being here. Great place to ask questions. I love hearing about your business. Nobody's got anything to share about their business. What's selling in your, what's good in your hood? What's selling in your business? Thanks, Jake. Grayson golf polo out the door. Buyer paid. Let's see. That was a size extra large. Buyer paid $35 for that used Grayson golf polo. Nice pattern on that one too. Poshmark is shipped. Now we got some eBay orders to do. Switching over to eBay. And as always, if somebody gets an order in for coffee during the live, I'll ship it out right during the live with a big dose of gratitude. Checking my notifications right quick. All right, let's dig back into it. So over to eBay. Got some good sales, man. I had a couple of good sales that came in right before I went live, which is awesome. I thought I was going to go live with 8 sales, and then we got 2 right before live time. So it brought us up to a total of 10. So 7 on eBay, 3 on Posh. Posh is done. eBay's on. The biggest dollar sale of the last 24 hours is right here. This is a Hook, H-U-K. This is brand new and tagged retail arbitrage play. I paid $29 plus sales tax. You can see the MSRP on this is $120. This sold for full asking price, $79. It's a waterproof rain jacket. So yeah, $79 plus shipping. I paid $29 for it plus sales tax. So let's just do the math here. Altogether, my profit on this item after shipping, fees, and all that is $37.54. So I spent $29 plus tax and ended up making a profit of $37.54. I also have 3 of this exact same jacket, exact same color, exact same size. So it's a multi-quantity listing. So every time when it's, for dollars per hour, that's beautiful. That's $37 per sale. And I only have to invest the time into listing it once. 1 round of photos, 1 round of measurements. I love those kind of sales. Would you do that? Would you pay $29 for this to make a profit of $37? It took 1 month to sell. It's the first one. I have 2 more to sell. That basically almost pays off more than half my investment right there. This I think it'll fit. It's going to go in a 9x12 poly bag. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Always good to share some time with you. I'm going live shipping. Gosh, for a long time now. Started doing it daily November of 2022. I think it was November 2nd of 2022. We've missed some days along the way, but we've been pretty darn consistent. Trying to be as transparent as possible about this biz. We can do it too. Going out to Ashley. Thanks, Ashley. Boom, out the door. First eBay order. We got y'all. Next up is for Jennifer. What did Jennifer get? She got a pair of New Balance shoes. These listed these on Saturday, and these sold just this morning. So what's that? 4 days on the sale? A little less than 4 days. Pair of New Balance. These are 1080s. This is actually like a really high dollar shoe right here. These are the 1080 V1s. Not all New Balances worth a lot of money. These sold used in really excellent condition for a best offer of $40 plus $9.95 shipping. So buyers all in for $50 on those. Really, really nice condition on these. These are a higher end New Balance. These retail, they're probably like up like $150 plus retail on these 1080s. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. But. So $40 on those sold in 4 days. I had this in a shoe death pile. I didn't list these for a long time, so I don't actually know how much I paid for these. If I got them at my local Goodwills, which is very likely, and I probably paid $8 for these shoes. So women's model right here. Going out to Jennifer. So nice little sale. I think that's probably where they came from, is my local Goodwill. Again, I had these in a bin out in the garage with a bunch of shoes. We finally got listed. They were out there for a long time. I think I probably paid $8 for them and sold them for 40 plus shipping. They're going to Brooklyn, New York. I do find that all things being equal, my shoes average less days than my clothes do. Sell them faster. I just don't find as many good shoes. I wish I did. I like flipping shoes. Higher average sale price, usually a higher margin per item on shoes, and usually a faster flip on shoes. Average is lower. Thank you, Jennifer, out the door. USPS Ground Advantage. My shipping label on that cost me $7.16. USPS Ground Advantage. I used to ship those shoes priority. Those Ground Advantage rates really helped out. Next order is this is something I've had in inventory a long time. I bought, I think, 40 of these. I can double check this number. I picked up 28 of these back in 2019, and it's been a slow seller for me. This one sold for $21 on a best offer, free shipping. I sell, I don't know, one of these sells every couple of months. Again, it was one listing, multi quantity, units 28. They don't take up a lot of space. They're super easy to ship, and I make money. I paid $1 a piece for those, if my notes are right. I paid $2 a piece for those. So this one sold for $21, free ship. And so after shipping and fees, my shipping on that was $4.19. So my profit on this will be $12.80. Again, this is just something that sits out in the bin in my like random odds and ends and sells every now and again. And I $12.80 in profit. Let's get this shit done. Little bubble mailers right here. Thank you, Ron. It's like a snowboard pocket or thing. You sharpen your snowboard edges with it. Picked it up at a garage sale. A guy who was an Amazon reseller, his name was Jeff, and he was trying to get out of the business, so he was liquidating everything at a garage sale. I spent like $800 at his sale, just getting a bunch of odds and ends and stuff. Multi-quantity listings. Most of it sold years ago. Just have a few lingering pieces. I think this is sale number 25, 26 of these. And this is going up to Ron. Thank you, Ron. All right, there we go. This is going to USPS Grand Advantage also. Shipping label $4. It's going all the way out to Montana. It's still ski season out in Montana. I bet you. All right, next up is a vintage Patagonia piece. So I picked this up for $7 at the thrift store. It took 3 months to sell. It's a women's Patagonia on an older tag, and it's got the embroidery, like the little rhythm embroidery. You're not gonna be able to see it, but it's a size small rhythm embroidered like right here. Sold for $29 plus $5.95 shipping, so the buyer's all in over $35. That's going to Chris. Oh, wait, it's going right down the street, Fayetteville, North Carolina. That's about 30 minutes from us. That's just Asheville. We're not very far. 4 bags. What's the shipping label on this thing? $5.52. It's going out at a 15 ounce. That's a close one. What is up, hip flipping mama? The hippest of flippest. Oh yeah, no worries. I have no negative energy about it. It is what it is. But thank you. Appreciate your energy. Always positive energy. Always supportive. Kelly, the flippest, the flippest. Thank you, Chris. Neighbor, 30 minutes down the road. Small town just north of Asheville. Downtown. Patagonia piece right there. Let's go over the profits on that one. I paid $7 for that thrift store. It took 3 months to sell. So $29 plus five. So after shipping fees, cost of goods, all that stuff, $17.62 is the profit on that one. Nice one. Next up on the eBay is Ralph Lauren Blazer. Good sale right here. It's actually a really nice blazer. This blazer's got a lot going for it. This is how I evaluate suits and blazers. First thing first, brand. I pick up a lot of Ralph Lauren. People talk bad about this brand, but it's good for suits and blazers. I do really, really well with it. The size is okay. 44R. It's kind of it's like a size large. It's like large to extra large on that size. And it's a silk, 52% silk, 48% wool. Most suits and blazers are going to be wool. I prefer ones that have silk or linen blended into them. They just sell a little bit faster. They're not necessarily worth more money retail. They're just less common on the resale market. Poshmark, so they tend to sell faster for me, and usually for a few extra bucks too. I listed this for $42, and oh, by the way, this has a really nice pattern. If this was a plain suit, I wouldn't have expected it to sell as fast. This took 2 weeks to sell, and it sold for $35 plus $10.95 shipping. So the buyer's always $46. I paid $7 for this at a thrift store, and again, 2 weeks to sell. That pattern, the silk blend, is part of what helped us sell pretty quickly like that. Like 2 weeks is great. The shipping label is going to cost me $9.21. My profit at the end of the day on this piece, after shipping fees, cost of goods, all that stuff, profit is going to be $24.38, and I paid $7 for it. I'm going to put this in a 14 by 20 poly to protect it from the elements. You deleted it. You do what's best for you. Don't do anything on my accord. Please. It's not that big of a deal. We got 3 other social media platforms with, just because we don't have one to go live on. We are going to be fine. It was many years before I had TikTok. I'll live many years after. It's going to go in a 10 by 8 by 6 box. I used to ship all these priority, but I ship a lot of them Ground Advantage because it saves me money now. This is going out to Jack. Thank you, Jack. Jack is in San Diego, so this is going clear across the country, and it's going at a 2-pound rate, and it's still only costing me $9.21. Not bad at all. This used to be like a $12 to $14. This is priority, like $12 to $14. To go all the way to San Diego here from Asheville, North Carolina. Thank you, Jack. Out the door. All right. 2 more orders. Nothing fancy on these last 2, I'll be honest with you. This is a Southern Marsh. This is a good brand to pick up. I typically pick it up. It's the first time I've found this a one shirt from Southern Marsh. Typically I find button-down shirts from them, but Southern Marsh has a little logo on the chest typically too. There it is. Like a little duck. This is kind of like Ralph Lauren range, or like Southern Tide or Vineyard Vines range. They typically sell in the low 20s for me, like 21, 22, but this is a long sleeve polo. They usually have a pretty good sell-through rate for me. Problem with this one is it had a little, I think it was like a little pull on it. So it had a little flaw. I disclosed that flaw in the item title in the description with a close-up with a pen pointing right at that flaw. And it sold for $11. But typically I would list this for like $22 this piece if it wasn't flawed. So I paid $5, sold it for $11. Buyer paid $5.95 shipping for it. So they were all in for $17. I made a profit of $4.31. But again, this is a mistake buy. I got it home from the thrift store, noticed a flaw. I still made $4.31 out of it. I'm not getting rich, but it's gone, and I didn't lose money. In fact, I made a few bucks. But Southern Marsh is a brand I do like to pick up. Kind of a mediocre brand, very similar to like Ralph Lauren, Vineyard Vines. It's a nice brand, but mediocre resale is what I should say. It's going out to Taylor. Thank you, Taylor. And this shirt will make me happy. And that's basically got one tiny little flaw on it. They're gonna pay, basically half price for what market value is, and they're gonna get a nice shirt. Nobody's gonna notice that little pull. I get very, very few returns for the item type description and with a close-up photo of it as well. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Glad that you're here. We're just shipping out our daily orders. This is what sold over the last 24 hours. This is the 10th order. We had 7 eBay, 3 Poshmark. We also sold 53 items last night on Whatnot. Those are already shipped out. We usually ship those out that same night. Well, we pack them up that same night. So they're all packed. They're on the front porch waiting for the postal worker to come pick them up. This is going out to Matt. I didn't even show it to you. I typically don't pick these up very often. It's an Under Armour golf polo. The reason I picked this one up is the season. Right now is golf polo season. We're right at the front end of it. It's also a size XL tall, XLT. So the sizes can go a little bit faster for me. Um, Another blue, nothing crazy there. I don't pick up a lot of these, but I paid $5 for it. It sold pretty quickly, $16 plus shipping. So I will fill the cart with items like this when I can buy in-season items that I know will flip pretty quickly, even if they're going to go for a lower price, like 16 bucks on a best offer. Thanks, Matt. But I would not make a living off selling Under Armour golf polos. I actually sold an Under Armour yesterday. Back Under Armour. It's that time of year, y'all. That's that. All right, that's that. That's a wrap. We are shipped out for the day. Happy to answer any last minute questions if anybody has them. Otherwise, I'm going to sign off for the day. Get back to listing. We do have a whatnot show tomorrow night. It's going to be our first full shoe show. All brand new shoes, 102 options to choose from. It's going to be a lot of fun. Just so everything's going to start at $59. So you can take down some for well below MSRP, some brand new shoes, variety of sizes, men's, women's, Nikes, Adidas. I got some Merrells, got some Vans in there too, but a lot real heavy on 102 pairs. Carl's got a 30 p.m. Eastern time. If you do whatnot, I have a link down below. You can click on that link. You can sign up for whatnot, and you get $15 for free. Why not? 15 bucks. If you're going to join, check it out. That means you can get a pair of $59 shoes, $15 off. What's that? $44. That'd be a pretty good screaming deal. A lot of these shoes MSRP for over 100 bucks. What's up, Nancy? How are you? But no last minute questions. I'm going to sign off for the day. If I don't see you sooner, I'll see you tomorrow night on Whatnot, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time with the first shoe show. We're going to bring 102 shoes. I think it's going to be fun. I'm excited about it. Been planning for this for a while. Been hustling to make this happen for a while. Been driving all over Tennessee and all over North Carolina to get these shoes to bring them for this first show. So come on, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. It'll be fun. I promise. It'll be a fun experiment, I think, too. You get to see me sort of like figure out how to do the shoe shows and maybe struggle a little bit and laugh about it. It's all good fun. All right, y'all. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Peace. Bookmark. Thanks, Kim. Yeah, good reminder. Bookmark.